सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. ॐ शिवाय गुरवे नमः. ॐ श्री अरुणाचलेश्वर शिव श्री गुरुदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. अण्बे शिवम् अण्बे शिवम् अण्बे शिवम् अण्बे शिवम् शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम्. Embodiment of Divine Souls, Amma's most beloved sweet children, welcome all of you. Innumerable children have some questions about the Rudram and how Rudram is going to be useful for our daily lives, and where this Rudram comes, what is actually the essence of Rudram, how can we chant Rudram. Already some people are already chanted Rudram, but what is the process to go through the Rudram to attain Shankar Bhagavan's grace? And there are so many thousands of questions and innumerable people write a lot of letters about this. So we are planning to do the Atirudram maybe next year, not this year. For that reason, we are going to start the Rudram recitations right now onwards. So after the Guru Purnima, we are going to start the Rudram recitations. So these are the questions for a lot of people. How can Rudram useful for our daily lives? How can we chant Rudram? There are so many thousands of questions like that. Regularly, there is in the Vedam, we have the Karma Kanda and the Jnana Kanda. Karma Kanda means activity, lot of activity. Jnana Kanda means completely silence, meditation. So which is great? That is the question. Both are same. Karma Kanda is also great. Everybody can do Karma Kanda. Jnana Kanda too great. Both are great in their respective places. So sometimes wherever Jnana Kanda is working, that area Karma Kanda is not working there. Wherever Karma Kanda is working, the Jnana Kanda is not useful there. This is regular in the regular activities. But here in the Rudram, Jnana Kanda, Karma Kanda, both are same and both are useful to do the recitation of the Rudram and the Shiva Abhishekam. And people will attain the highest goal of the total purity by the recitation of the Rudram. Very beautiful. So in the middle of the Vedam, we have this Rudram comes. It was in the middle of the Vedam. All the Vijjas, Sarva Vijjas, there were so many Vijjas in Bharat. Very recently, a lot of researchers are going, children. Everybody was praising the greatest India, about the zero, about a zero, who found the zero, who is the founder of the zero, and all the planets and the weeks and the temples and the vibrational consciousness and the mental pressures and what is the benefit of the temple. How many researchers now, innumerable researchers people are doing and speaking very great about the ancient Sanatana Dharma Bharat. So that's why here in the middle of the Rudram there were so many Vijjas. Bharata Desam is the Vijjala Desam, the country for all educations, innumerable educations. But the country was undergoing so many tortures from hundreds and hundreds of years with a lot of problems, and so many other countries are ruling this country. So much damage was happened at that time. Still Sanatana Dharma alive. Sanatana Dharma is alive. So this country is the Vijjala Desam. Bharata Desam is the Vijjala Desam. All educations, Ayurveda. Today the total world is seeking for Ayurveda. Ayurveda born in Bharat. So many people are seeking for the Jyotishkam. It comes from Bharat Desam. And so many people are listening the mantras. People like to chant mantras. It is from the Bharat Desam, Mantra Mandalam. So in all the Vijjas, Vedam is great and greatest like anything. Vedam is great. In the Vedam, we got the Satarudriyam. In the Satarudriyam, the greatest one in the middle of the Rudram, he who chant Rudram, Satarudram, especially those people are Dhanyas and Muktas. Dhanya means he was so blessed one. He is a great, amazing person. He got the blessing of Bhagavan, Shankar Bhagavan Mahadev. With his blessing, he got the opportunity to chant Rudram. What a great blessing for Shankar Bhagavan, no? Beautiful. And then Muktas, he is a Mukta. Mukta means he is a liberated soul. What is liberated soul? He is liberated from his angry, from his jealous. There is no pollutions in his heart. All the pollutions are deleted. Just he released from his heart only the divine love. The effulgence of the godly consciousness is the love. So that is the only release from the heart of the people who do the Rudram all the time. There is no angry, no jealous, and no disrespect towards, and no negativity, or any of these regular natures are not there. So this is the Rudram beautiful. And then so many Leelas are described in the Vedas, in the Shiva Puranam. Daksha Yajna Leela, Tripurasura Samhara Leela. So like this, no, so many stories. Daksha Yajna Leela is important Leela. Tripurasura Samhara Leela is also very important Leela. Daksha Yajna Leela. Daksha was a Prajapati. Very recently, all of you know the Daksha Yajnam story. You saw the tele program. In that, no, Sati Devi born for Daksha Prajapati, and Daksha Prajapati was like a tiger in the home, making everybody so scared to talk with their dad. Let the dad have to be pleasant and cheerful and happily talking with the children, no? You have to talk cheerfully and the pleasant conversation and give wisdom to children, make them happy, and their wishes have to fulfill. And in that concept, he have to do the pujas, japas, mantras, sadhanas, and mainly wisdom to speak. There is no wisdom to speak in Daksha Prajapati home, including with the everybody there. So that's why the Divine Mother was suffering so much there. Finally, Divine Mother committed. She gave up her body in the yajna. Very sad situation. Divine Mother came to the world to protect this world, to balance this world. Because there are two things are there. There is the human race is like a traveling in a boat. In this boat, all the people one side, lot of unrighteous people, adharmic people are sitting one side. Only Sati Devi, Divine Mother, was sitting one side. So Divine Mother was very powerful, cosmic energy. When Mother was seated here, all these millions of people are not equal to the Divine Mother. One sun is giving light to the entire creation. Millions of people got the sunlight from one sun. So millions and gazillions of sunlight is Divine Mother. Of course, she took a human body in the form of Sati Devi, comes to the Daksha Prajapati, and she came to this world to bless all the rishis and all the sadhakas and human beings and everybody. So she was sent by Shiva to this world. Whenever Mother comes to the world, Mother was sent by Shiva only. Shiva sent her. He was sacrificing Divine Mother to come to the world. But how is our world? Our world is very, you know, our world how it is, no? So Divine Mother was adjusted very much, and then Mother was here in this world, and then Prajapati himself was giving hard time to the Sati Devi, and finally Sati Devi was not able to listen the speaking the very negative words about Shankar Bhagavan. So that's why she was seated in that yajna area, and then she brought the fire from her body, Yogagni, and she burnt herself in that Yogagni. So that's why this is the one of the Daksha Leela. In the Daksha Leela, Prajapati was completely not favorable for the people. Whatever he says, people have to listen that. Of course, he did good things also. How can we say Prajapati never do any good things? No, he was very strict in all the rules and regulations. No flexibility there. children, we need some flexibility also, no? Flexibility is very, very important. It's essential for the human race. So that is not in the Prajapati. So that Prajapati was very strict in his rules and regulations. For that reason, he wanted to give punishments to everybody also. So there is very strict life. That much strictness is really not okay, I think. Not okay. Daksh is one of Daksha Prajapati Reda, and he sent Veerabhadra. All the people came and then vanquish all the negativity in the world and bring peace back to the human race. So that is the one of the Daksha Prajapati Leela. Like this, no, so many stories, no. Tripurasura Samharam. This is Bhagwan, Shankar Bhagwan. He went in a chariot. It was an amazing story. The chariot it's not a regular chariot. Innumerable devatas are in this chariot in different forms. Graha devatas, all the solar families. There are so many solar families in the sky. And the Naga devatas, the snake devatas, Nakshatra devatas, star devatas, like that, no? All the people, different weapons for Shankar Bhagavan, and different materials. They become like a wheel of the chariot and the umbrella of the chariot and seat of the chariot. Different portions everybody took, and they become all the Indra, the devatas are Agni. They become like a bhushanas for Bhagavan. They become like a jewelry for him. So that's why what it shows, no? Why the devatas become the wheel of the chariot, and some people become the seat of the chariot, and some people become the different portion of the chariot, and some Agni devatas and Indradi devatas become the some ayudas and jewelries and innumerable things. No, whatever the things we are seeing in the chariot, all the things are nothing but the devatas only. Vyasadeva want to give to us through the Tripurasura Samharam story. It was amazing because all the 33 crores gods and goddesses are not, Shiva was not under their control, but all the devatas are under the control of Shiva. You understand what I am speaking, babies? When Shiva want to go to the Tripurasura Samharam, that time all the devatas become in the chariot, different portions they took in the chariot. And so many other devatas become the weapons of the war. They become the weapons. And some people, they become the jewelries of Shiva. They become like a pearl, they become like a different bhushanas. It shows that Shankar Bhagavan was the controller of all the 33 crores of gods and goddesses. Everybody was under his control. He is not in any influence of anyone. He is not influenced by anybody. He was not controlled by anybody. He himself is the supreme consciousness. That was the Tripurasura Samharam story. We understand that. So everybody was under the control of Shankar Bhagavan. So that's why everybody was under the control of Amrita. Amrita, who is the Amrita? Shiva Bhagavan. Mrita means completely, there is no life at all. Amrita means eternity, absolute consciousness. That is Amrita. He who is Ananda Swarupa, he who himself is the Amrita Swarupa, he himself is praising about all the four Vedas, that Ananda Swarupa, that Rudra is also Bhadra, Bhava, Mruda, Siva, innumerable names. The one of the great name was Rudra. Dra, again Rudra, 2 times Rakaram comes there. Rudra, Dra, Ra, A comes, no? So that's why Rudra is, when the recitation of the Rudra, that recitation itself gives you abundance of purity inside. It destroys all the impurities inside. What all the impurities? What is the impurity? Sometimes we are suffering with the negativity. Sometimes some jealous comes. Some discontentment comes. All the time worrying about some ignorant things. Carrying all the ignorant things in our heart. And heart will become very heavy. And we are carrying that heavy heart. All the time so serious. Not talking with anybody. Not speaking with anybody. So these things are completely disappear from a person who chants all the time Shankar Bhagavan's Rudram or the Svapanchakshari Mahamantram. Svapanchakshari Mahamantram, a greatest Mahamantram in the world, greatest Mahamantram. This mantra recitation completely destroyed the ignorance, illusion within our hearts and elevate us towards the cosmic consciousness where Shiva dwells in the Mahakailasam. He who is permanent, he who is Ananta Swarupa, he who is Amrita Swarupa, he who is Shiva, he who is Bhadra, that Bhadra, Rudra, Shiva is called Amrita Swarupa. He is nothing but the nectar only, divine nectar only. Whenever you chant Rudram, you are drenched in the nectar of the Rudra's compassionate glance. Bhagavan was watching your son, what you are doing. Our ignorant puja, our innocent puja, Bhagavan was watching us. So whatever you are offering the prasadam, Bhagavan was accepting the prasadam. Through the eyes, he sent the rays to the prasadam. He was accepting the gist of the prasadam. So beautiful, no? Amrutam means namrutam. Amrutam, na mrutam. Na mrutam means this is, Amrutam is never going to die. Rudram was distributing the beautiful nectar names of Shiva to this world. There were so many names, no? Namastestu Bhagavan Visveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripuram Takaya Trikagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Neelakantaya Mrutyunjayaya Sarveswaraya Sadha Sivaya Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha. How many names comes, no? When we chant no little speedily, it was so melodious. We enjoy the name of Bhagwan like anything. Our heart will get the goosebumps in our body. Completely we are blossoming with a lot of devotion and love towards God's lotus feet, and we enjoy the chanting of name of Bhagwan or doing the puja to Bhagwan or doing any abhishekam or any small thing also. Our heart is completely melted in front of the Supreme Almighty Shiva was watching you. Bhagwan is watching yourself. He is always listening you. What you are speaking, what you are saying, that is the responsibility of the Mahadev to listen your all your prayers. That's responsibility, no? All your prayers are heard by the Supreme Almighty. So Parabrahma Satasva namas are, so many namas are shared with all the people through the Rudram. Rudram was giving the prasadam distribution to all the disciples in the world. So innumerable names. There are so many names in the Rudram. All the names are distributed in this way through the Rudram. Sivapanchakshari people says there is no rules and regulations. Sivapanchakshari you can do anytime. What it means? No? If we have any rules and regulations for puja, for anything, it's very hygiene, no? Very good health, concentration, and disciplined life, a systematic life comes to us. When we take early in the morning, take shower, and sitting in meditation, doing mantra japam, sadhana, gives you abundance of mental peace and good discipline and good health also. So that's why here the Nima and the Nishta is for really for Sivapanchakshari, we can do any time also. But here, what we say, if we wake up in the morning, take shower, and sit for puja or meditation, we can chant Bhagwan's name also. We can go there, listen the name of Bhagwan also. How to chant Rudram? We have to take shower. And in front of the home, any things are there, we have to make it so clean. After taking the shower, if you chant mantra japam or Aditya Hridayam, anything, no, you have to do that sun god prayer. It is very healthy. If how much possible, you have to try to do that. How much possible? If we have the heart to do, definitely we will get time to do all those things. If we have not the heart to do those things, then we have so many complaints. I can't do because I have this problem, that problem, lot of complaints only, but we never do anything. If we have the heart to think about, I want to do definitely sadhana, then automatically the good systematic time comes to us. Without disturbing anybody, we can do a very beautiful sweet sadhana in the home itself. So that's why here Rudra Suktas are very powerful. Vyasadeva, with lot of compassion, he gave these Puranas, Vedam, all the things to the entire mankind. There were so many great mantras. That great mantra, suppose we are not able to do that mantra, then they give this mantra just in the mantra in the stotrams. For example, there was a Dakshinamurti stotra mantra. That mantra, what is Dakshinamurti mantra? People have no idea about it. When we go to the Dakshinamurti Swami Ashtotram, we got the total mantra in the Ashtotram itself. Very beautiful. Every day there is festival. Monday is festival, Shiva festival. Tuesday is the Angaraka festival, that is Subramanyeswar Swami festival. And the Budhavara, that is the Mercury day, it is also a divine day. Greatest blessings from the Divine Almighty. And Thursday is the Guruvara, Guru's blessing, Shiva's blessing, Divine Mother blessings, all those blessings. And Shukravara, the Friday, the supreme blessings from the Supreme Almighty Mahalakshmi Devi. So, like this, no, each day you have the blessings of the gods and goddesses only. So that's why children here, Vyasadeva, he put lot of mantras in the Satanama Stotras, in a small slokas, like that only. This is innumerable Veda mantras are in the different name of the mantras also. When we want to do the Ashtotra Satanama Stotram, we want to wake up early in the morning. Early in the morning means not 6 o'clock, not either. At least 5 o'clock before, we have to wake up and take shower, and then we have to do the prayer. How many hours of the prayers are there? That many hours you have to suffer with the different the problems which we are already spoke about, the karmic bondages. So all of these bondages are completely destroyed by the grace of the Supreme Brahman, and you are so happy, you are enjoying so much like anything only. So this Gayatri Anushtanam, so many Nima, Nishtas, we need all the things. But the Rudram recitation, this is beyond. Rudram recitation is beyond all those things. So sweet children, Amma's blessed children, love you so much. You are already in the path of Rudram. So many thousands and thousands of people are doing Rudra Parayanam every day. Rudra Abhishekams, Rudra Puja, all the things so beautiful. Amma special motherly love once again for all of my beloved children. Continue your sadhana. Don't waste the time by talking this and that. No, we have to spend the time in such a super way to think about the God in innumerable levels within our life. So, Amma special love and special motherly blessings once again for all of my beloved children on this auspicious time. Thank you so much, children. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.